What's up, guys? It's Action here, Tyler, whatever you want to call me, and I'm bringing you my first ever commentary. The gameplay you're watching is a 3v3 GB match on MW3. I'm playing with Tommy, or Zoomster, or Greg, or Nelect, whatever you want to call him. So enjoy the gameplay, tell me what you think, and so I'm going to get into the commentary. What I want to talk about is today, like, how I started, like, Xbox and gaming and, like, everything. Well, I first started Xbox with everyone else did. Like I got an Xbox in 6th grade. I'm in 10th grade now, so that was obviously 4 years ago. And I got an Xbox to play pubs with like IRL friends because like they were all talking about it. I was like, I gotta get this. Like, one of my best friends, like Ryan, or I still play with him till this day. He had an Xbox, and I would always make him bring it over to my house because I never had one until like after Christmas of one year. So yeah, so we finally got one, and I just did what everyone else did. Like I would go for nukes on MW2 with like a bunch of my friends. Like it was actually really fun. Like I miss those days. Going for nukes on MW2 with like a bunch of your IRL friends. You know how you do it. And so like eventually, 7th grade, I met Greg for the first time, or Nelect. That's who obviously you know what I'm talking about. And like the word around the school, like not really around the school, but like if you knew him, you knew he was like pretty much like Xbox God. Like I don't know really how to describe it, but like if you knew who he was, like you knew he was a really good Xbox player. It's like weird to say, but like you just kind of knew it. So I remember like I started playing with him. I met him through some of my other friends that I knew, and yeah, we actually became pretty good friends. And then I also met in 7th grade when I got into middle school was Tommy, or Zoomster. Like I first became friends with him in 7th grade through like other friends. Like, and we became really good friends. He's still, I consider him one of my best friends to this day. But so we all started playing GB, like me, Greg, Tommy, and a couple other of our IRL friends. And I'm not even gonna lie, we were just awful. Like we won our first ever match against like the Crayon Clan or something like that. Like I still remember their names. Like it was like Crayon, Red Crayon, or whatever it was. And so we won we won against them. But then I think for like 2-3 weeks straight, we didn't win another match, and we'd probably play like every single day, a couple matches a day at least, and we would we would never win a match. But so finally, like obviously we were all getting bored with this. Like no one wanted to play anymore. We all just thought it was stupid. Like we're losing every game. So Greg, before like pretty much everyone in the community started trickshotting, Greg was trickshotting, and this stuff this kid would pull off with the sniper would just like amaze me, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So obviously, like me being one of his great friends, I adapted it and became a trick shotter myself. I was terrible back then. Back then I probably thought I was like really good, but I was actually terrible looking back at it now. And yeah, so we all trick shotted for a while. Like it was kind of fun for a really long time. We probably did it for like a year until 8th grade. And then 8th grade came, like we're all still really good friends, me, Tommy, and Greg. And we eventually could go back to GB. Like we all get bored. Tommy never went to church shotting. He always stayed at GB by himself, I think, or pubs or whatever he wanted to do. But we eventually went back to GB. Me and Greg did, and obviously like we've been playing Xbox longer, so we're getting better. We're winning a couple matches like here and there. We still weren't very good. But then me and Greg like would do this thing where we would switch to GB, switch to trick shotting. Like this was like an on and off thing. Like we would do this for so long. And I finally got sick of it. 9th grade, like 9th grade year, like probably like end near summer, 9th grade year. I was like, this is it. Like I'm trick shotting. This is what I'm gonna do now. Like this is really like what I enjoy. I enjoy this way more than GB. So I started trick shotting again. Like I trick shotted all the time. Like I started. I don't want to say known, but like I was somewhat like well known in the community. Like I was in a couple good teams. Like I was a pretty good trick shotter. Like yeah, I wasn't bad. Like I was pretty good. Then eventually, I think over the summer I played GB a little bit, but like not very much. Like trick shotting was my thing, and I did this all the way up till about, let's say, a month ago, and I can't even stand trick shotting anymore. Like I just got so bored with it. There is nothing left to do. I hate ghosts for trick shotting and everything, and I just said this enough. Like I gotta play GB now. Until this day, me, Tommy, and Greg still play matches, still run together, still are great friends. Like they come over to my house a lot. And yeah, like we are still playing, like, and now I don't want to be hockey, but like we're all really good players now. Like we know what we're doing. Greg's a 3-digit now. Tommy's, I don't know what he is, but we're all really good players now. And so like it's kind of crazy that this is all still fun for me. Like I don't know, like after years of playing with these kids and losing with these kids and like just grinding matches and losing everyone, like we're still great friends, and like eventually we adapted to become like really good players to we are now. Like we have a good team, we good chemistry and everything. So yeah, so like that's pretty much like what I wanted to talk about for this commentary. There's probably not much left of this gameplay. Let's see. On this channel, I'll be doing mostly like commentaries, live commentaries, like over GB matches. Probably some tournament gameplay here and there. Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of probably tournament gameplay, mostly GBs though. I'm trying to think what else we're gonna be doing on this channel. I'll probably next commentary I do will probably be a dual commentary with Greg, just like to talk about things. Cause like I play with, like he's my main person to play with. I play with him more than I play with anyone else. And Tommy, I don't know, he's not very good anymore. He's gonna hate me for saying that on this, but step it up, Tommy. I don't know what you're doing, but that wraps up this commentary, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and a comment. Pretty much it. Thanks, guys. See you next time.